everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Cassandra Leon with Cassandra's Coffee and Kalula. I wanted to come on today because, well, if you guys are researching LuLaroe onboarding, either you guys are looking into it because you're interested, or you guys are just curious and want to know what's going on. So I felt like I needed to come on here and put in my 2 cents, actually being a retailer in the business for 3 years, and this amazing new opportunity of $4.99 onboarding. When I onboarded, we're gonna go back there. We're gonna go back in time, ladies. When I onboarded, it was 3 packages. There was 3 kits. There was $5,500, $8,500, and $11,000. And of course, when I onboarded, I had to have leggings. So I onboarded in the middle tier, so I had leggings in my kit, which was the $8,500 one. My husband was the one who actually convinced me to do this because I was buying entirely too much LuLaroe. And he was like, either stop buying it or start selling it. And I was like, oh, I can't do that. Like, I don't people. I was a stay-at-home mom for 5 years at this point, and I was like, I don't think I could. I don't know anybody. I don't talk to people. I'm home all day. We moved out of our normal, like, down the hill realm where all my people were, and we moved up the hill, and basically nobody has time to go up and down the hill. So I was like, I don't think I could do that. I would probably bankrupt our house. And so my husband was like, I'm gonna do some research. So he did all the research, and he was like, you have a year, like a year to break even. Do you think you could do it? And I was like, okay, I could probably do it in a year. So we were already in the process of refinancing our house because we were going to pay off our cars and stuff like that, just get rid of some bills. And so now we acquired LuLaroe. And I signed my contract in December, and at that time the wait time was 8 weeks to onboard, so I didn't onboard until late January. And I literally hit the ground running. I did every vendor event I could possibly think of. I had open houses galore. I went live almost every night. I was constantly active on my page and everything. And after all that was said and done, I broke even after all my vendor event costs and everything that first year. And I was completely proud of myself. I was. So I took the next 2 years to better myself and not have that onboarding cost underneath me. And now I am able to pay my mortgage, which is a huge thing in my house because my husband, being the sole person to pay for everything, kind of also takes a hit at you, right, ladies? Like, I don't know if that's just me but it did. And so it makes me extremely proud of myself because I bring something more than just being a stay-at-home mom to the table. And I couldn't have done that without the hard work of my husband and making it possible to be able to even refinance our houses and stuff like that. So, I mean, it literally takes a village to run a family. Like, it really does. Without my father-in-law being able to babysit my kids while I did events, my mom watching the kids while we went to convention or while I went to training, you know, there's a lot of things that I'm so grateful for to be able to still be doing my business. But then they announced the $4.99, and at first I was like, but I paid so much. And then it clicked, like literally within seconds. I was over my little pity party, and it clicked. I have ladies that have been trying to onboard for 2 years, and they couldn't because they could never make the full amount. Because LuLaroe did lower the price a couple years ago. It was $2,500, and now I'm just like, now it's $4.99. My ladies that have been dying to do this could do it now. And the kit, if they work it, could pay for itself in the first few boxes that you get. So I called those ladies, well, I PM'd them. I was like, watch my live right now. I'm going live right now. So I went live in my group, and I was telling everybody $4.99, this amazing, amazing opportunity. and I was trying to do the math in my head right then and there while I was live, like how to do it. Both those ladies were like, yes, like let's do this. And I was like, yes. Then there was another lady who I just met, and she messaged me and she was like, I tried to do this 2 years ago, but with my crazy schedule at work, she works like 60 hours a week. It's insane. Or more, because she works in medical care stuff, and she's like a nighttime shift, so if somebody calls off, she has to stay. And so literally she came over and we were talking, and her story literally made me cry. And I'm not an emotional person. I always say I'm allergic to tears, so that's just me, you guys. So I was literally like, she was making me tear up. I was crying. I was like so ecstatic for her, because she tried to onboard exactly 1 month before I onboarded with LuLaroe, but she just couldn't do the 5,500 at the time. And the 2,500 was still a little too scary, because you get into this business and you're like, what if people don't like me? Or what if I absolutely hate it? Because, I mean, let's be real, you guys. Not everything is for everybody. You may love fashion, but you might not like selling it. Me, I used to love clothes. I used to love makeup and everything else. And being a stay-at-home mom for 5 years, I was like, sweatpants, yoga pants, and oversized t-shirt, hair bun. You know, messy hair bun, mom life. And now, being in this company for 3 years, it brought the old me back, and now I'm, you know, all about my hair and makeup again, and doing all the things that used to make me happy. So when they announced the $4.99, I was like, dude, I want this for other women too. So I'm going to just tell my ladies and see where it goes, and tell the ladies that have been dying to do this, because even my best friend's husband had told me one time, he was like, you have changed her just with the clothing. And it's true, the clothing changed me, and that's why I onboarded, because I fell in love with the clothes. And then I fell in love with the community, and then I fell in love with the company. I mean, you don't fall in love with the company right off the bat, because you don't even know the company. You know what I mean? You know the ladies that you guys buy from, you fall in love with them, and you fall in love with the clothes and how they make you feel. And all I know is this opportunity of doing LuLaroe has changed my world in the past 3 years. And yes, it was a lot more expensive when I onboarded. And I think that LuLaroe making these changes, because they are a growing company, they are learning, they've only been around since 2013, they're still a baby. All things like LuLaroe are usually, in the past, everything has been created by LuLaroe to do a business like this, because they are really like the first company ever to do these in-home pop-up parties. Like I always say, it's kind of like Tupperware, but for clothing, but we're totally different, because the way they run their business and the way they do everything is totally opposite of those kind of companies. So, but it's similar concept, different way of doing it. It's still a baby company. They're learning and they're growing and doing amazing, amazing things along the way. Every time they make a change, it's always for the better. And it's for the better of the consultants, and it's for the better of the company as well. So I am wholeheartedly behind this $4.99 package and thinking it's amazing. So if anybody has any questions, I mean, there are local LuLaroe retailers near you. LuLaroe.com has a map to find your local retailer. I will have my link below. So if you guys want to join my group and, you know, have any questions and want to ask me anything, I'm more than happy to answer questions. And then if this video, you guys found it helpful, just like it and subscribe, hit the little bell. I know my channel is a little bit new, but there will be more content coming soon. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you have an amazing, amazing day. Bye.